Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Kobe's Corner. I've lost my train of thought already. Okay, so I'm laying back in this video. Sorry if that makes the framing off, if it looks crazy, if I look far away. Sorry, it's just that type of video. We're laying back. We might be here for a while. But yeah, the title of this video is gonna be something like how I made my first short film in less than a month, like how I did it, and I'm just gonna talk about how I did it, and like what I got from it. I'm making this video because I plan to as I'm filming this, it is like June 4th. Before the month of June ends, I would like to I'm going to upload my short film to YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on this channel. I'm definitely gonna put like the trailer on this channel. I might put it like right after I upload this, but I think I'm gonna put the trailer up on here, and like I'm gonna be doing stuff. So like I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. So that's why I'm making this video. And then also like any filmmakers watching, like let's talk any people who want to make a film, like maybe I can inspire you. Are we seeing that? I don't know, but yeah, so that's why this video comes to you. And yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a story time with me and how I made my first film in less than a month. So let me start with context. So where I live, in the city that I live, there is actually like a really tight-knit good film community. There's a lot of people, like everyone kind of knows each other or whatever, but I didn't really know these people. I literally had no idea this little festival that they do existed. So in my city, every year they have a film festival, and like around the spring season, they all kind of get together, make their films, and submit it to the festival for the fall. And like if you win, like you get like a bunch of money. You get a bunch of, I think is it like $50,000? It's like, I don't know, but it's a lot of money. And so yeah, you come together, make your film, submit it, whatever. And I had an idea that I still have and would like to do like next year, because like it's too late now. Like it is. I could get something together, but like I'm not even feeling it. So, but yeah, I have an idea. I had an idea that I still have at this time, but at that time I had an idea for a film, but I was like, I'm not gonna do it. It was like April. I had the idea, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do it this year. I could maybe do it next year, but yeah, I was kind of just like, you know what, it's over. Like, this year I can't do it. But something in me, I'm not quite sure what sparked it, but I was just like, I think I'm gonna make a film, and like it was one of those things where like I decided, like in my head, like you're gonna make a film, like you're gonna do it, and so yeah, I just started like forcing myself to come up with like something small that I could do like at my house, like close by, in something small that I could just do. And yeah, that's when I just started. So this was around like May. Mind you, the deadline to submit your rough cut for this festival is July 9th. So like this is the time frame. And yeah, so like I kind of just started forcing myself to come up with stuff. And I vividly remember I was in a science class. Mind you, I was taking a summer college science class. I hate science. Keep that in mind. Oh my god, I just went around. I just realized this and went on a rant about it. I hate science. Like I hate chemistry. I hate biology. Like I've never liked science. Like even though I think I would rather take a math class than a science class. I feel like I should like it because I love botany. Like I love plants and like figuring, like I like nature, so I like animals and shit. But like I hate science. Like I hate science classes. Like I just don't like it. So mind you, I'm taking a summer science class at like 9 in the morning, and that's when the idea came to me. I'm not quite sure like what I was thinking about. But yeah, I have it in my notes. I'll put it on the screen. This was typed on May 28th, 2024, 12:09 a.m. I wrote, this is like the initial like idea. I wrote a film about hitting snooze with themes of avoidance and facing things. This was definitely inspired by like just the time that I was in. This time, and like even I kind of just went through this era. This time I like getting out of bed literally just felt like the hardest fucking thing. Like I just hated waking up. Like I hated being like, what's the word? Not sentient, but like just being aware. I hated it. I was always hitting snooze. I was always waking up late. Like it was just this time, and I was doing it to avoid life. Like I just remember waking up and being like, oh my god, this shit again. So like that definitely is what inspired this initial idea. But I wanted to do that and make it fantastical and make it something that I'm really really into. And originally I wanted to make it like a more of a horror short. And the film is called Navy's Garden. Oh my god, I haven't brought that up. But yeah, Navy's Garden is the name of the film, and it will be coming by the end of June. So yeah, the idea just kind of came to me. So I started by a horror short. I was like, I'm gonna make a horror short, and yeah, so I watched things like that Lights On short film, and I just started watching videos of like, okay, how could I do this? How could I get this together? And the thing is, the thing that really was like, I'm doing this is when I reached out to somebody. This is why I like doing things by myself, because I believe involving other people, it just makes it that much more real. It makes it that much more like serious. Like when it's all in my head and like it's to me, it's just like it's not real. Oh my god, that's something I've really realized about myself. Like that's why I also enjoy like being a night owl, because like when it's just me awake in my house, like it just feels like I'm not really alive. Like when I view my future by myself, it just feels so much more alive than when I like share it with somebody else. But I think that's just rooted in like the self-doubt and like other people perceiving you, right? But yeah, so I say all that to say I really wasn't doing the film until I reached out to a friend. Also, excuse my stuttering, sorry. But yeah, I reached out to my friend and I was like, hey, would you be interested in me doing this with me? And boom, that was when I was like, it was getting real. And so yeah, he connected me with some people, and then so he was on board. And then this girl that I'd seen her, I followed her, and I saw that she had done a film for she'd been involved with some of the film people, right? And so I wanted to reach out to her, but she wasn't able to make it. And that's when she reached me out to Tim. He's my cinematographer on the film, and so that's how I got into contact with Tim. John is who I reached out, the first person I reached out to. John is the one who hit me up with Spencer. Oh my god, no, I hit up Spencer. We had worked on a film, and he was like an extra. He was a PL on that film, and we had talked, and oh my god, I gotta bring this up. We were on the set that we were on. There were so many mosquitoes, you guys. There were like mosquitoes. It was late night, and my hand. I'm gonna put a picture up. Oh my god, my hand. I got like tore up. My hand was just. It was horrible. Oh my god, I had bumps all over my hand. It was disgusting. I had to like get a steroid shot. I was putting calamine lotion. Like it was, oh my god, that was hell. That I actually have to be grateful for that, because like I have to be grateful now that like you guys, I would wish that on my worst enemy, because it was horrible. Like it was so itchy. Like it just felt like I ran my hand through poison ivy, but like no, the mosquitoes tore my shit up. So on that set, that's where I met Spencer. And so yeah, Spencer is friends with John, and so like it all kind of worked out. Spencer was friends with Khalil, and Khalil brought on, so it was very much just like friends. So yeah, that was the crew on the day. It was Khalil, John, Spencer, Tim, and just like that, I had my crew, right? Later on, I met my composer through Discord, Alex. So yeah, like Discord, meeting people through Discord is like so cool. But yeah, Alex is the composer for the film. Ate the soundtrack down. You can go listen to it on Spotify. I'll link it in my bio. Yeah, Alex ate that shit. So yeah, 5 people are my crew. And like, yeah, that's how I did it. That's how it all comes together. So like, if you're really trying to gather a crew, literally just go to friends. Like you have to make it just like, don't stress yourself out. Like just see it as like, we're just making a small little thing. Like it's fun, you know? And so yeah, I had my crew and we planned the dates. and I pointed out a week. It was a 2-day shoot. I did it in a weekend, and yeah, that was kind of like, all right, we got it. I cannot tell you the budget because like I literally bought a bunch of. Oh my god, so I got to tell you how the idea. So how we get to Navy's Garden. The original idea of the Snooze film idea, that developed into this dream world, and the like, okay, so like the bedroom is, should I explain the plot? The plot of the film is about a boy named Navy who like just hates being awake. Like he is always sleeping, he is always hitting snooze. He hates his everyday life, right? And so when he hits snooze and like just ignores life, he gets to stay in his dream world, which is like a garden fantasy world inside of his bedroom. That's the plot. But he ends up being haunted by this like monster in the garden. Okay, so that's the plot of the film. If you're interested, stay tuned. But yeah, so I got that idea with, like I said, how I was just talking about how like that time of me just feeling like being awake literally just felt so fucking hard. Like getting out of bed felt like the hardest thing, and that resulted in the idea of like waking up, that all of that thing that you hate being awake for, like life, being awake and being hit with like all of your life problems. I put all of those life problems into like the monster is all of that, right? And so like that's how the film came together. Also, side note, here's a random like canon event that inspired the film. It's the 2024 Met Gala. The theme this year, the theme that year was the Garden of Time, and I was just so gagged. Like because one thing about me, I love nature, I love flowers, I love fashion, I love those things. So like both of those things coming together, I loved it. Like something about the photos, like I was just obsessed. And I just wanted to do something with that vibe and aesthetic. And then that year, The Garden of Time is actually a short story that inspired the Met Gala, and I ended up reading the short story, and I was so fascinated how the story deals with time and like flowers and the idea of time running out, and how like life and nature and flowers and gardens, they're all like intertwined and connected in a way that really inspired me to like lean into the garden element. So yeah, this film literally would not have happened without the 2024 Met Gala, and when Zendaya showing up in that gothic like flower, like I was gagged. So yeah, Met Gala, canon event to Navy's Garden even coming into existence. Shout out to Anna Wintour with that fuck ass bob. Yeah, that's how we got to the title Navy's Garden. The name Navy came from this kid at my job. I work at a daycare, and this kid, he was new, his name was Navy, and I was just like, I really like that name, so I stole it. Oh my god. And I'm not gonna tell you that story because it would be putting that kid's business out there, but like it was a weird coincidence that happened with me naming the boy Navy. So yeah, Navy's Garden, that's the film. And so for the fantasy dream world, it is in like a garden. I had this visual of like just vines sprouting from like under the bed. Like that visual just stayed in my mind, and that is actually where the film came from, because like I had that visual of like a dream garden bed thing. I wanted to decorate my room like that because, as you can see, my room was already, it's very inspired by me. Like as you can see, like I have garden tapestries, I have, you can't see, but like a grass pillow, like it's very much me. But yeah, so like I started getting things together like props. I really ran through Hobby Lobby. I was running through Walmart. Like, oh my god, the Walmart flowers, do not sleep on them. You can get like 10 Walmart flowers for like for like $5. Like you can really run through Walmart. So like I really gathered props, and don't worry about the budget because I returned all of them shits. Like all of them flowers went right on back. But I'll put up some pictures of like the progress on the room, and yeah, I just really started like just getting shit together. I was spending all my, that's the main reason I'm broke now. Like I spent so much of my own money on that stuff. I bought like a few lights and like all the things. I have to give all credit to like how the film looks to Tim, because Tim was the one who had the lights. Tim came in with a whole crew. Tim had like this wagon. He had like camera lenses on it. He had the camera. It was a Blackmagic camera, excellent camera. So he had the camera. He had the lights. He had this really cool light. The opening shot, I'll put it like up there. The opening shot that was taken at night, that was taken at like midnight. His light literally made it look like it was like fully sunny outside. It was so good. So yeah, I have to give all that to Tim. I didn't have to buy like all of that, like yeah, so shout out to him. But so yeah, like technical like cameras and all that, I didn't have to buy that. Tim, he let me borrow that. And so like yeah, just find people who have a camera. Like if you were trying to make some, like, not use people, but like use people, like get you a friend with a camera, get you a friend who got some lights and some, whatever. So yeah, it just started kind of coming together. I made some additions to the script, and yeah, I pulled it off. I literally don't know how I pulled it off. The nights, the first night we filmed, it was Saturday. I was still pulling stuff together. Like I was still buying shit. My mom had to get me some real flowers. Like we was still pulling stuff together like that. It was very like, this was such like a canon event for like a wannabe filmmaker or a filmmaker. Let me pat myself on the back. A filmmaker. It's such a thing that you just have to do. You have to have that experience where it's just like, you're just like, let's make a film, and you just get everything and you just make it work. Like this was a very make it work experience. And so the night that we filmed, I really underestimated like how much time it would take, because I thought like it was gonna take like 2 to 3 hours, right? We started at like maybe 6, 7. Oh my god, the kids got me saying that shit. Oh my god, I gotta stop. But like 6 is probably, I would say we didn't like end till like midnight, and I had the plan to do all of the garden scenes on the first day at night, take all that stuff down at the end of the night, and then do all like the regular room scenes, and like that would be it, right? You guys, because we was playing around, like we was listening to my songs on the vinyl, and like, filmmaking takes time. Like we had to set things up, we had to talk things over, and yeah, we did not finish all the stuff we were supposed to be finished by the night. That night, oh my god, I almost cried. I felt so fucking defeated, because we were like, we're gonna have to call it a night, you guys. Like we got a lot of scenes, and oh my god, it was so embarrassing because I did not know like all the shots and because my definition of scene, I've always thought like scene is something that happens like in this location. Like a scene is this location. Like you have the bathroom scene, the diner scene, whatever. And so they kept asking me like, what scene are we on? And I kept giving them shot numbers. And so like it was throwing everything off, and I'm like, wait, because everything is set in the bedroom, like everything is set in this one location. So I didn't know that needed to be broken up into more scenes. And so it was just really embarrassing. But like it was such it was a learning experience. It was a learning experience, and like it was also very weird to like have everyone asking me for like my opinion. Like I get this is my film, but like y'all, I can't make up my mind for shit. So like they're asking me, do you like this? I'm like, I guess. I'm like, what you think? I'm such a what you think person. Like it was so bad. But yeah, so I'm getting sidetracked. But like that night, the first night, it was like midnight, and we're like, all right, we gotta wrap it up, we can finish tomorrow. And like it was just so stressful, because I felt like a failure. I did not think I was gonna be able to get it done. It's like 1 a.m. I got to reschedule things in my mind, and keep in mind we're filming in the morning the next day, so like it's 1 a.m. Call time I think was like 9, And so it's like you literally got like 8 hours to like get it together before they back. And it was so stressful for me. I was so stressed. I literally was like about to cry. I couldn't call it off. My parents were asking me like how'd it go. I'm like, Lord, I can't. It was a lot. It was a lot. But yeah, but these are the situations I like. I am a very sink or swim person. Like, I will not swim unless you push me in the pool. Like, you're gonna have to just push me in the deep end, and I'm gonna have to get it together. And I like that because that's just how I learned. Like, I came out on the other side of this experience just feeling like I learned so much about myself, and just like I didn't think I could do it, but like I did. And so yeah, the next day we came in, we finished all the rest of the garden scenes that we were supposed to film the previous night. And then literally we went to lunch, and we took they helped me take down all the, oh my god, my crew is so real. I got the realest crew. I got the realest crew, shout out. They helped me take down all the vines, and like, yeah, we had to just throw them in the hallway and just like get everything together so we could film like the rest of the scenes. But yeah, it worked. We wrapped, and like we survived, and I feel accomplished. Like, I think this is like one of my proudest accomplishments, because it's just like, it's not easy, and not everyone could do it. Like, not everyone can say they did it. Oh my god, spoiler alert, I did not get into the film festival that I submitted for. Oh my god, but the thing is, story's not over. I didn't get into the film festival, but like, whatever. So after I made the film, we filmed it. I think we finished filming on June 30th. And mind you, the rough cut of the film is due July 9th. So like I got a week. I had a week. Mind you, I'm working as well. So like I had a week to get it together, you guys. And I did not have the editing software, and I did not know if my computer was gonna be able to handle it. I planned on using DaVinci Resolve, but once we wrapped, I did not have DaVinci Resolve even downloaded on my computer. Like I don't know how I did it, you guys. I was stayed up all night watching DaVinci Resolve tutorials, just pulling shit together, figuring out how to work. I think actually I made it like almost halfway through, and I lost all the footage on my little the little terabyte hard drive, and I had to start over. I don't know if I like saved it, or either way I had a scare. Like it was there, and then it all wasn't there, and I had to start over. It was a mess. But yeah, I learned how to use DaVinci Resolve just to cut all the footage together. I color graded it myself. I edited this all by myself as well. Which also, I think low-key I need to like get into video editing, because I actually really enjoy editing videos when I'm doing it. But anyways, yeah, I edited it all by myself. So after I like color graded and put the footage together, cut all the footage together in DaVinci Resolve, I actually finished the rest of the editing in iMovie. Yeah. yeah. And that just shows like it really doesn't matter the software that you have. Like, iMovie ain't never failed. And the reason I had to use iMovie is because, once again, the deadline was tight, and I'm experienced at iMovie. I knew what the fuck I was doing. And yeah, so all the audio, like all of that, I did that in iMovie, and it's still resting in there into that day. I do enjoy DaVinci Resolve, but it's a little too much for me. Like, I don't really get like, and the thing is, you have to do it to like understand it, Colby. Like, you have to practice. But like, sorry, DaVinci Resolve be stressing me. It feel a little too professional for me. But yeah, I also use LUTs. I bought these LUTs for the color grading. That's how I did that. So I didn't even do that much with that. But yeah, that's how I did it. I just pulled it together, and I had a rough enough cut for the deadline. And yeah, that's how I did it. Looking back on the film now, it definitely needed more time. It definitely, like, it's don't get me wrong, it's a good film. Like, I think on a general level, it is a good film. Like, this is a good film. Like, Don't play. And like, I know movies. Don't play with me. It's a good film. But like, I just imagine what it could have been, and how great it could have been with more time. But something I took away from this is like, I'm a perfectionist. Actually, I'm actually a really bad perfectionist. And the thing is, perfection will stop you from doing things, right? Like how I said, I wanted to do this other film idea and I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted to wait a whole year so I could get everything together and so it could be perfect. But like, I wouldn't have made this, I wouldn't have made anything, and who says like in that time span, like I got burnt out on the idea and I didn't even do it. So like around this time I probably wouldn't have even made the film, right? And so like, it just showed me that like, you just have to do it scared. Like, you have to do things that you don't know are gonna work out. Like, you have to do things even though like you don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. You have to just for me personally, I just have to throw myself into things and like just trust it'll work out. Trust you got it. Trust your judgment and just believe like you can do it. That is what I took away from this, because like, y'all, I don't know how. I do not know how I did it, and like, I'm just so proud. But yeah, even though I didn't get into that festival, I got into another festival. I vlogged it on the channel if you would like to go watch. But yeah, I got into like a Say Noir, like Black filmmaker festival. I got to show it there. That was really, really fun. And yeah, I got to get a lot of feedback, and like, people liked it. They were like, this is really, really good. And I just like, I love creating. I want to create more. I want to create so many more films, because it's just such a reward. I realize how rewarding it is to me. Like, there's just no feeling like creating something, having people watch it, and just like experience, like it. It's just a whole. I just love it. I love premieres. I love like, yeah, you can go watch it, and like, I love the feedback of it all. I just love it. I love filmmaking so much. So yeah, that is how I made my film, Navy's Garden. I am going to release the trailer. Correction, the trailer is coming out this Thursday, which is June 19th, and the film is coming out June 26th. Save the date, put it in your phone, write it down, be there, be seated, don't be square. Don't be square. Thanks. So that's how we're gonna do it. If you would like to follow the Instagram account for the film, it's called Navy's Garden Film. Yes, you can follow that. I'm putting all the stuff on the screen. And yeah, I'll be posting like behind the scenes pictures over there. If you would like to follow my film channel, you can click the bio. That's probably where I'm going to upload like the film. That's where I'm thinking, because I want to start making more, and like, that's where I'll put all my films and stuff like that. So that's what we're thinking. But yeah, did y'all enjoy my story time? Are y'all are y'all there? Are y'all there? Yeah, I would really love to make another film soon. I have ideas and I have concepts of a plan, and so we will see. I could show y'all my props. Should I show y'all props from the film, or should I save that for another time? I'm gonna save that for another time because I don't feel like getting up. I'm so sorry, but I'll show y'all pictures. They should be on the screen now. But I'm gonna end this video here because we are approaching 30 minutes, and that is getting unserious. But yeah, stay tuned for my film Navy's Garden coming soon. Thank you for stopping by Kobe's Corner, and thank you for watching this video. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Thank you.